got to step the game up.
You got to
You
step
know what
it
I
up,
mean?
man. And
Yep.
that could also lead to like credibility. Dressing
Yeah.
professionally can help
Mm-hmm.
you appear more credible to coworkers,
Yep.
managers, clients, and the public. People may be more likely to engage with you and trust what you say. For example,
Mm-hmm.
if you come in every day and you mind your business, you shop, you
Right.
whatever. If something happened,
Mm-hmm.
they gonna be like, nah, I know he ain't do it. Nah,
Right.
he couldn't have done it. Not
Right.
him.
Right.
Now
Right.
around the corner where Jamal and them at, it's a
Right.
possible. No disrespect to the Jamals out there. I'm just using y'all as an
Right.
example, doc.
And
Right on the
another
corner.
and right, you're right. And another thing to piggyback off what you just said too,
Mm-hmm.
like if something happens, let's say like something could happen. Let's say you got a brother out there, this,
Mm-hmm.
he got his stuff together, he got his game
Mm-hmm.
title, whatever, he keep to
Mm-hmm.
himself or whatever. If something happened in, let's say, the office,
Mm-hmm.
and they need to, somebody can't make it today or something like that
Right.
in emergency, they might be like, okay, brother Jamal, we're gonna give him some credit on this one. Brother Jamal got himself together. He kind of sharp. We
Yeah.
can bring him in the office and see, we can bring him up to speed and let him fill in.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
around the office area. Once he do that, hey, the sky the limit.
Which leads to my next point. It leads to productivity. If Jamal
Yep.
start feeling good about himself and he feel
Yep.
more confident in what he doing, he's
Mm-hmm.
smelling good. People like, hey Jamal, I like them. I like that little jacket you got on, dog. I see you. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, or Jamal, you got a little haircut over the weekend, then you boy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, I see you. That could lead to him being more happy, more
Yep.
productive, which can help the company grow even the more. But if
Yep.
Jamal come in smelling like cigarette and old weed smell,
Yeah.
dog, and
Yeah.
if you let me
You
say
know.
this to you, I'm not against dreads. My son got them, but bro, if
Mm-hmm.
y'all got dreads and they don't smell good,
Right.
you got to keep that right. When you go in,
Yeah.
we talking about let's go back to what we talking about dressing for
Right.
success, y'all. Like
Right.
if you go into these boardrooms, you go into these meetings, want to sign all these
Mm-hmm.
papers and all that, and you got to
Mm-hmm.
get there first.
Right.
If you don't look the part, they probably feel like you can't play the part, even though you smart as on or what. I'm
Right.
just saying.
Into like what you said earlier. Just like say like if we was on the board this afternoon,
Uh
like
huh.
the way we're dressed now,
Yeah.
we may not be the smartest that's around the
Yeah.
table,
Yeah.
but our team leader, whoever, supervisor, whatever, be like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna take these two guys in with us and sit at the
Yeah.
table with us, and we're gonna
Yeah.
look presentable and we're gonna look the part. You know what I mean? And then
Exactly.
you can get brought up to speed. And the people across the table, the visitors or whoever that's across the
Mm-hmm.
table, they're gonna be looking like, okay, these guys look like they on the up and
Got
up.
it
They look like
together.
they know what they're talking about. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
We're gonna give
Yeah.
y'all the contract. They might look down
Right.
the
There you
table
go.
at you and be like, so what you think, Brother Whitaker or
Right.
Daryl, whatever they call you, hey, what you think? And you
Right.
be like, well, you ain't got to say nothing all the way smart. You could just
Right.
take what they said and just regurgitate it. Well, I feel like
Yeah.
I agree with what George said. I think we should do this and boost this and do that. They're like, okay,
Right.
yeah, he's solid. And you ain't said nothing
Right.
but his stuff.
Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, the representation is key.
Representation is key, dog. And
Yeah.
they said being smart leads to cognitive ability. Some studies suggest that dressing
Mm-hmm.
well can enhance your cognitive ability and performance.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
Mm-hmm.
like you just said, people think you smart than a mug. They be like, "Yo,
Yeah.
this dude here,
Yeah.
I ain't said nothing but his stuff. That's all I said. But I got this on."
Right.
And the other dude got a
Right.
polo on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they're
Yep.
like, okay, he credible. He's solid. He's solid.
Mm-hmm.
So Doc, let me ask you this though. I got a question for you. When have you seen
Okay.
a how important dressing well is? When
Mm-hmm.
last time you seen a bad dressed king,
Never. Never.
Have you ever
Never,
seen a raggedy or busted and disgusted king, Doc?
never. That's
So,
that's either good or bad. You can be a good king or you can be a bad drug king or whatever.
right,
And
but they still
they
dress
even
nice.
right.
That's a good
You can
point.
see them. Yeah, you can see them. A mile away. Like, okay, he must be the man right there. You
That's
know
a
what I'm
good
saying?
point. That's a good
Yeah.
point, Doc. And then as I was reading and studying this thing, man, how
Mm-hmm.
important like dressing is.
Mm-hmm.
How um in the Bible, man, they talked about. I'm gonna get to it. It talked about
Mm-hmm.
the type of garments that they made for Aaron, right?
Mm-hmm.
And some of the stuff that he had on his garments was
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Like they make the breastplates, the ephod, and a robe, and a
Mm-hmm.
broidered coat and girdles. But all this stuff, man, they would have on it. Say, like for example, I ain't gonna read it.